All right, so here's the story. About a month ago, give or take a couple of days, I was contacted by a lady named Ann from Elite Sports and Born Tough. So these are both brands that I've never heard of before, and I was asked if I wanted to review some product. To be fair, I thought it was a scam because as a martial arts blogger, I get lots of emails of people saying, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And you email them and they're like, yeah, send me money. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that because they just want your credit card information. So I was pretty nervous, but it sounded good. They had a legit website. Both of their websites were legit. And so I was like, well, hey, I'll just email her back and check it out. So I emailed her back and we went back and forth a little bit and she was like, great, so put up a blog with some information about us and then we'll send you free stuff. And so I was like, oh, really? This is exciting, right? So I put up the blog and we went back and forth a little bit on that and how they wanted it posted. And I began to get a little bit skeptical again, but then she was like, okay, so tell me what you want. And she didn't really give me any parameters. So I went on the website and I dug through it for a couple of days and I found a couple of items. I found kind of a higher priced item and kind of a lower priced item because I didn't know what the parameters were on this, whether I could, I didn't want to choose like the most expensive thing they had. And I didn't want to choose like the least expensive either because I wanted some cool gear, right? So I sent the email to her and I said, hey, so this is the stuff that I'm looking at since you didn't tell me what price range to look through, so here's 2 different items. And she didn't really respond to that other than tell me, okay, we'll let you know when your stuff ships, right? And so I kind of assumed that meant one item and she didn't tell me what item it was going to be. So then about a week after that, I got a confirmation email, an order confirmation email with both of the items that I chose on it. Both of these are from Elite Sports. I didn't order anything from the Born Tough website because the gear is not really the kind of stuff that I use. It's cool gear, it's just not the stuff that I use. So both of the items were on there, so they were very, very generous, and I'm super excited about that. So thank you, Ann from Elite Sports. So I haven't seen it yet. It came in while I was on vacation over spring break, and I'm really excited to see what's in here because the stuff that I ordered looked really cool on the website. So I don't know if I got the sizing right or anything, but we're gonna open it up today and check it out. All right, so here we go. Oops. Sorry about the plastic noise. All right, so this is, well, I tell you, I'm gonna start with the smaller item. Here we go. These are the gloves that I ordered. So I ordered some MMA gloves. I have some gloves. In fact, let me grab those because this is what I've been using. So Century's really cool, and they often have clearance sales. And these were on clearance. These are their gel gloves. They're kind of squishy. They just kind of help give me a little bit of knuckle protection when I'm working on the bag. But they're not, super high quality. After a couple of good sets, they're kind of splitting here in the corners. These are their Brave gel gloves, gel MMA gloves, or bag. I think they call them bag gloves. I don't know. Anyway, so probably not for professional fighting, right? Not that I do professional fighting. I'm just saying, probably not your best option for that. But they did their job. They protected the knuckles, so that's good. But I wanted an upgrade, so I ordered these. This says embrace the pain. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. But it's got a nifty little bag here. It says Elite Sports on it, right there on the top. You can see that. And I really like all my gear to be black and white. There's a lot of colors combinations out there, a lot of cool stuff out there, but for some reason the black and white just appeals to me. So I ordered their black and white ones. So let's open these up. Pull them out of their nifty little package here. Just gonna set that down over here for now. And very well packaged. All right, here comes the one. These are the mediums. So I have kind of big hands, but not huge. So I went with the mediums. They do have sizing guides on their website, and so I looked through those, and I think these are what's gonna fit. All right, this looks like it's for a right hand. So they're completely open here in the middle, and they have just a little thumb loop here, so you're not having to put your thumb all the way up in the sleeve, which is kind of nice. Give you plenty of grip with your palms and whatnot. Oh, that's good, strong Velcro. Excellent. All right. Oh, and there's 2 layers of Velcro. So it's got like almost a wrist wrap type deal. That's Velcro here. I don't know if you can see that. That's Velcro here and here. And then there's Velcro here for the first layer and Velcro here for the second wrap. So that's pretty cool. And it says Elite Sports. It's pretty nifty looking design. All right, well, let's put it on and see if it fits. It's got elastic right here to keep it nice and snug. I'm just gonna work my hand up in here. I'm sure they're gonna need a little bit of stretching out. Oh, hang on, that's Velcro. Huh, there you go. Show you how much I know. All right, so I'm gonna work my fingers up in here. Good snug fit there. There's a lot of good padding in there. They're solid. There's a lot of good padding up in there. All right. Now, obviously, these are made for somebody who's doing a little bit more than just bag work, which we do in our advanced class. We do some stuff that's a little bit more intense, where we actually kind of tap each other lightly, sort of. So, all right, so now I'm going to wrap this around. I want to get this nice and snug, but not so much that it's going to cut off circulation or anything. But I do want good wrist support. That's one of the things about good MMA gloves is that they should give you good wrist support, because you don't want your wrist going flopping in the middle of a fight and then end up with a broken hand. All right, that feels good and snug. It's a good solid base there. Nice and snug here. It's got this layer of padding right here, so it's not just up on your knuckles, which is nice. These yellow ones, when you put them on, the padding kind of stops about here on your hand. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it kind of stops about here. In fact, let me just put this one on so you can see. Again, not saying anything bad about Century. These are like the cheap gloves, okay? I didn't go for the more expensive stuff that they have. So it's only got single wrap here. It goes around. It doesn't give you very much wrist support here. And okay, so the padding does go back a little bit further. This actually goes back almost to my wrist. So it's a little bit further back, but it still seems to bend okay. Like I can still open my hand completely. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I can still open my hand all the way. I can flex it out, and it doesn't, there's a little bit of impedance there, but to be honest, whenever I fight, I'm gonna have my hands pretty much either closed or in some sort of a grabbing position all the time. I like the fact that there's lots of padding over here on the pinky, so if I end up doing kind of a hammer fist sort of deal, that's going to be nice. There isn't anything down here on the side of the hand, but that's kind of okay because I want to be able to close my hand for striking and for grabbing, so that's good. So, pretty nifty, a lot more padding, a lot more stiff. So I'm going to be doing a full review of these at some point, but I like them. They're cool. They look really nifty. We'll see how well the paint stays on there. I like the logo. It's like a little eagle there. Whoops, hang on. There's like a little eagle there, so pretty nifty looking. I like that. Those are nice. Good and comfy. Oh, and they've got a little padding on the thumb here. That's nifty. Oh, cool. All right, so that's number one. Let me pull these back off. Now, item number 2. So this is something that I've been thinking about doing for a long time. And that is doing a little uniform upgrade. So I've had my, oops, wrong one. I've had my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Gi for a really long time. Like, I don't even want to tell you how long I've had it. It's been a great uniform. I believe it's Century brand. Super heavyweight, more like a Judo Gi, but like, I mean, it feels like you're putting on a carpet. Like, it's solid. And it doesn't really get loose until you get it nice and sweaty. So, I wanted a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Gi. There's another school that I go train at that requires a little bit heavier uniform, and they tend to like the crossover style uniforms instead of the V-neck. So I wanted to have something to wear when I go over there. So I got a new uniform. Now you notice I'm wearing my white uniform. Got the cool Vertical Journey Martial Arts logo on the back, which I love. Okay, and traditional white, it just appeals to me, so I like it. But black looks really cool. So I got a black uniform. It's not just black, it's actually black and red. You can't really see that right now, so let's go ahead and open it up. Ooh, that's some serious tape right there. They didn't want this thing getting out of the bag, that's for sure. Okay, and it comes with a free white belt, and that white belt, you could, oh, that's pretty heavy duty. Tie up a bad guy with your belt. Okay, so here we go. Silica gel. All right, this is super comfy feeling. It's a heavy material. They call it their lightweight BJJ Gi, but it's a heavier material. I don't know what weight it is exactly. Let's see if it says on the tag. It doesn't say. But it's heavy, but it's not as heavy as my other one. Again, I'll do a full review with this stuff, and I'll actually show you it compared to the other one, kind of like I do with these gloves. But this is it. Got that new uniform smell. All right, pretty basic in the back. Turn it around. Look at that. I've got this lovely Elite logo right here. It's kind of funny because you don't really realize it says Elite until you look at it, because the E's are the wings like of the eagle that you saw on the gloves. But if you turn this way, it says Elite. And it's pretty cool looking. I like it. I think it has the logo maybe on one of the sleeves as well. Oh yeah, right here. So it's got a little different logo right there. So that's pretty nifty. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me closer. Pretty cool. All right, well, I kind of want to try this on. So, I've been attacked by paper. I'm going to lay down here, and I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to come back with the uniform on. All right. Check it out. I'm happy. I like it. So, this is the Elite Sports lightweight BJJ Gi. They say it's lightweight. I mean, it's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. Now, I feel like maybe I should have ordered one size down. I'm happy with the length. I'm happy, maybe a little bit long on the pant. Oh, that's cool. They've got all these like reinforcements here. Awesome. I didn't actually sit here and take time to look this thing over. But it looks. I love the red piping along the sides. I think it's called piping. And I'm wearing my orange undershirt right now, but I've got one that's got red lettering or red triangles on it, so I'm gonna have to switch out for that at some point. But it just looks cool. And of course, I had to put the black belt on. I'm not a black belt in BJJ. I'm not claiming to be, but it just looks cool. So, and I can still wear this while training Taekwondo because it's not as heavy as my old one. My old one is like wearing a backpack full of rocks. I mean, the thing is heavy. Which is great when you're doing throws and stuff. So many people can grab onto it and it's not going to break. Ooh, I just realized how soft this thing is right here. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, it's a little stiff right now. I think when it goes through the wash one time will be good. And it may shrink up. I don't know if it's cotton or not. Probably like a cotton poly blend. So it may shrink up a little bit when I wash it and then make the sleeves just a little bit shorter. But man, I like this. I think it's pretty cool. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys will go and check out Elite Sports and Born Tough. I will post links to them in the video description, but go check them out. They're cool. And I'll be posting more videos, hopefully, about this stuff very soon. All right, guys, we'll see you later.